In this video, we have the Grow Rainbow Pets update about to drop in Pet Simulator 99. So yeah, boys, it is that time again. We're about to get another update, and this one's actually about to be pretty massive. I don't think a lot of players have actually realized this, but this part 2 update is about to be one of the best updates for making profit or diamonds in the game. Also, make sure you guys keep watching the video because I'm going to be doing some giveaways later in the video, and it's going to include some huge pets. So make sure you guys keep watching, and I'll be back in a second once the update is out. Alright boys, here we are inside of the update. We have the new growing rainbow pets. We also received new fantasy zones too, which I think I'm going to be covering first so I can get them really quick because I have a lot of coins already. But yeah, we got refresh, combine nomadic, new gargantuan pets, new titanic, and huge pets. That's going to be pretty nice to check out in the farming world. We also got the addition of sprinklers, huge and titanic drops, a traveling merchant, a biggest hatch reward. That's pretty cool. We got new farm eggs and pets, new items, new upgrades, definitely pretty cool, and a map. What the heck? Okay, we definitely need to check out this farm world pretty soon, but yeah, we also got a new time trial update and new chests, and we got some things added in the exclusive shop as well. Alright, pretty cool. And yeah, we received a few new areas as well. Let's go ahead and go through all of these. And okay, actually, unfortunately for buying the first area, it actually does just take all of your coins instantly, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I already had enough to purchase the first area instantly. That was pretty cheap. Alright, here we are in the next area. We also have a new upgrade right here, which gives us more coins for 10 million gems for a plus 2% coin drops. Honestly, that's pretty low. I definitely don't think you guys should waste 10 million gems on that because that was not really too worth it. Alright, next zone 2. I think we're already getting pretty close to the end. Yeah, literally we only have one more area left and we're already finished. That's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and get to the end. And there we go. Let's see if we're already at the end. And yeah, we are. That's pretty crazy. So we got a new time trial, which is pretty cool. And unfortunately, actually is the same gift, I guess you get. However, there are some things over here. Like we have the tier 1 chest, 2, and 3 chest, which has a chance for the Titanic Starlight Pony. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I believe to actually get these chests or the keys maybe to unlock these, we're going to have to do the time trial, which unfortunately we're not going to be doing in this video because I want to check out everything in the farming world because there's way more content in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the farming world and check everything out. Alright boys, here we are inside of the new update now, and yeah, as you can see, the map actually looks a little bit different. It's pretty much the same layout though. We have the same farmer Preston with the same quests, but we did get new gargantuan and titanic pets. As you can see, it does still take these pixel shards and gems. However, we now have to craft these gems into the pixel sprouts, and then 10 of the sprouts into the pixel bloom, and then 10 of the blooms into the prism. And yeah, this isn't even to get to the huge pets. This is actually pretty insane. So we need 10 prisms for a bee, 5 bees for a griffin, 5 griffins for the capybara, and then finally this titanic pixel agony, which is what's added. Looks pretty cool to be honest. And then we also got the gargantuan dark dragon. This thing looks insane. This is the first time this thing has ever been released too, and looks pretty crazy. But there is also only 10 combos available to get the gargantuan pet, so there is not going to be many available once people do get this thing. And yeah, now that we got a new update, do we get a bunch of new pets added? Okay, definitely we did. We only got one egg though, which is this pixel dominus astra egg. Alright then. And then down here we have the limited time pixel M2 prototype egg. That's actually pretty cool. Apparently there's a 20% chance for the huge pet. So yeah, not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, but unfortunately it won't even let me try to buy this thing because I guess the game's glitched because literally all these purchases are just question marked out right now. I have no clue why, but yeah, it looks like we only got one additional egg, which is pretty crazy. I was definitely thinking to get more than that. Or actually, I guess we got 2 with the M2 prototype, and apparently this thing is inside the index. That's kind of interesting. I wish there was a way to get it for free, but I guess not. But okay, we actually got a lot of new supplies in here too, though I have not even seen this. Okay, so we have a pixel cookie, which says keeps your pet fed for 12 hours, and it ages 1.5x faster. That's pretty cool. And then this pixel burger is 24 hours and 2x faster. This thing is insane if you can get this. And then we have the farming sprinkler 1, 2, and 3. Alright, pretty cool. And then what they do is they just make your eggs around grow faster, and it says it affects up to 10 eggs per hour. Alright, pretty cool then. One thing I hope they definitely did to change this was I hope they made the chances to get these eggs a lot more common to show up, because if you guys have actually realized, these things have been pretty rare to find. But yeah, but do have a few plants at my, or not plants, eggs at my farm to go and plant these real quick or have them grow. Let's see if we can get something rare. We also just got the ability to lock our pets now. That's pretty cool in case you find something rare. But yeah, that ability was pretty bad. Let's go and hatch these other 2, see if we can get anything good. Okay, nice. We got the rainbow shard ability. I will definitely take that. Not too shabby. And this last one is literally carrots, bro. Get out of my inventory. I do not want to see that thing again. And over here we do have 2 pixel demons right here. Let's go and hatch both of these we had ready. So see if we can get something rare. Alright, carrots pretty bad. And last one, please give us something good. And carrots again, bro. What the heck? Please get out of here. But I actually just did have 7 of the pixel corn in my shop, so maybe these pets are more common now since they added some rarer ones. Hopefully that's the case, because if not, it's pretty annoying. But also we did get a new leaderboard reward right here, which is for the hourly heaviest hatch, which is pretty cool. And yeah, apparently every hour these players are going to be getting these rewards. So the top 1000 get the huge pixel griffin, top 260 get the golden one, which it's kind of weird that it's 260, not really a rounded number, but it's kind of cool, I guess. And then top 60 get the rainbow version, the top 20 get the shiny version. And then apparently every single hour of the game, the developers are giving away the top 10 players will get a Titanic Pixel Dominus Asha. That's insane. And then the number 1 player with the heaviest hatch gets a rainbow version of it, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, pretty cool that the top 10 players will now get a Titanic, and we do have a new one in the game to get now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, boys, I also have been saving up a good amount of gems, and I think I might be able to purchase this Titanic pet in the next couple videos because I'm going to have a lot more gems stacked up. And I think we might be able to buy 5 of these capybaras to go ahead and combine one. That would be a really cool vid, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for that as well. But honestly, I think they're going to need to definitely nerf these new pets or items we need to craft, because these are so difficult to even acquire. So yeah, fortunately for these first couple of days, the combining machine is probably going to be super unbalanced. Like, it won't even be worth it for you guys to use the machine, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, they should definitely fix it in the next couple of days, I'm assuming. But yeah, we actually did get some new upgrades right here inside the farming upgrades, which actually is going to make this game a lot better. So you guys should definitely check this out too. So we actually can increase the farming huge chance, so we can increase our luck for farming a huge pet. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and increase that. I don't know how expensive this is about to get, but okay, we did have enough to max it out. We have 314 million coins, which is a decent amount. It could be a lot more, but I will still take it. Now we can increase the luck of finding a Titanic pet. That's really cool. I also don't want to waste too many coins though. We can increase our luck for finding rare pixel items. Okay, pretty nice. Let's go ahead and max that one out. Increase our luck for hatching shiny pets. Okay, they definitely made this game a lot more different now, because apparently we can now hatch shiny pets and rainbow pets from just growing eggs. And I wonder how much better stats those things are about to have. Definitely pretty excited to check that out, because we now have all these upgrades maxed out now, and let's go ahead and get this final one done, even though it's kind of expensive, not gonna lie. It is an increased chance for a Titanic pet, so we'll go ahead and get it. There we go. We have every single upgrade now, and we unfortunately did not get any new pet unlocks or storage unlocks. It would have been pretty cool for them to add like 100 more storage slots you can buy for free with the upgrades. But yeah, I literally have so many of these pixel tokens, just cannot use them because there's nothing else to buy. And also another thing I want to mention is, you can see, I think every like 15 minutes or so, there is actually a traveling merchant that does pop up right here, right in front of the farm index. And yeah, I have no clue what he actually offers, but apparently he shows up in 10 minutes, and I'm not sure what he's going to offer, but it'll probably be some items inside of the shop for probably a cheaper price, which is pretty cool. However, unfortunately, I don't really have enough time to sit here and wait around for it to spawn in, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, make sure you guys do check out the merchant whenever you do join the game, because it probably has some pretty good deals. But yeah, I'm also pretty happy I went ahead and made another huge pixel goblin right before the update came out, because now you're no longer able to make these things. But yeah, I'm going to be going ahead and doing a giveaway for you guys that have gotten this far into the video. So yeah, I'm going to be giving away both of these huge pixel goblins for one of you guys, or 2 of you guys in the comments down below. However, I will add another 2 on top of it if we can get this video to 200 likes. So make sure you guys smash the like button on this video so we can get to 200 likes. And if we do that, I'll give away all 4 of these huge pixel goblins to 4 random people in the comments down below. So yeah, just drop your username in the comments down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well, because so you guys can be entered into win, and so we can get to 100k subs as well. But also, one slight adjustment that they made now is, as you can see, apparently for hatching any of these pets, or actually it's not any of them, it's only the pets that are further down, but yeah, actually even these common pets do have a chance to contain the huge pixel otter, and then in these mythical and legendary pet eggs down here, as you can see, it has a chance to contain the Titanic pixel monkey, which is pretty insane now. So I guess hatching these eggs is going to have a lot better buffs than previously. So yeah, I should have definitely saved all those eggs I literally had ready for until it was an updated game, because I think when I was hatching the eggs, the game was not updated or something. But yeah, this way it is. Also, one other thing, what is this like little carrot thing that shows up on top of my pets? Because the ability for this thing is not a carrot. Maybe it just means the carrot emblem just means that the pet has no food. That would make a lot of sense. That's pretty cool now, so you guys can now see if a pet has no food, it will just have a little bit of like a carrot symbol above it, which is pretty cool. Let's definitely make sure this pixel griffin that we have to drop this pixel rainbow gem is definitely staying fed, because this is probably our most important pet, so gotta keep that one up. And I also got this thing to age 61 as well, which is honestly pretty insane. But yeah, we have done pretty well so far, I would say. Alright, also I was lucky enough to be able to get 2 of these sprinklers, so let's go ahead and place these things down. I did buy 2 of these pixel wolves also, just to test it on these eggs. So yeah, there we go. I wonder if we can place both of these down to get like double the effects. And okay, it says too close to another sprinkler, pretty unfortunate. Maybe we can place it outside of the boundaries. Okay, we still can. That kind of sucks. But yeah, it's okay because we did place the better one down, and as you can see on a little bit, there's a small text under the eggs that says water plus 50%. So that's pretty cool. It grows a little bit faster, and this would definitely be helpful with some pets that take extremely long to grow. So this can be pretty helpful if you get a high tiered sprinkler too. But yeah, unfortunately they do only last for 20 minutes. it. So if you do get these things in your inventory, hold on to them until you have eggs placed down ready to go. And yeah, I guess that pretty much is everything for the video as well. Make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This vortex over my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I'd really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.